When your family is planning a vacation or summer trip, you most likely think of somewhere warm and relaxing, somewhere you can go to amusement parks and be entertained. But have you ever thought of a national park? Throughout my life thus far, I have been to over 10 different national parks. There are a lot of national parks. In fact, 27 of the 50 states have at least one national park. Seeing that locations in the national parks are spread across the country, all the parks are different from each other. Let's look at this a little further by comparing two of the national parks I've been to, Pikes Peak in Colorado, and Yellowstone, which is spread out through Wyoming, Montana, and Idaho. To start off, Pikes Peak is a mountain, the most visited mountain in the United States, which stands at 14,110 feet above sea level. That is really high. It's the farthest east of the big peaks in the Rocky Mountain chain. Over 500,000 people reach the summit every year by Pikes Peak Highway, a partially paved 19-mile road that curves and turns up the side of the mountain. Other people reach the top by Pikes Peak Cog Railway, which is a train that takes it to the summit. On the way up the mountain, you will notice many things, from wildlife, plants, different national hazards, and soils. Once you get to the top, there's a great view of other landmarks surrounding Pikes Peak. When I went to Pikes Peak, I remember seeing many bighorn sheep, black bear, and a few yellow-bellied marmots. While we were driving up the mountain, we also saw different plants, a lot of wildflowers, shrubs, and different types of trees, including Douglas firs, Engelmann spruce, and sagebrush. Another thing we noticed while we were going up were all the signs along the road indicating there were falling rocks ahead, loose ground, falling ice, or water on the road. We had to be very careful while traveling up the mountain. The last thing I noticed about Pikes Peak was its soil types, ranging from compact dirt and rock to loose gravel and solid. At the top of Pikes Peak, you can see the city of Colorado Springs, the Garden of the Gods, and the Rocky Mountains. After Pikes Peak, my family and I traveled northwest to Yellowstone, which is primarily in the state of Wyoming. Yellowstone, like Pikes Peak, is home to many different types of animals, plants, and soils. It also has its dangers. Here, too, you can see many different landmarks. Let's look at the animals. While we were there, we saw grizzly bear, black bear, elk, moose, deer, an eagle or two, bighorn sheep, and many bison. There was one point while we were driving along one of the scenic drives that we had to stop because there was a herd of bison walking on the road, not yielding to traffic. The plant life in Yellowstone consists of many wildflowers, trees like spruce, firs, and pine. The soil here varies. There are different areas where you can find large, thick layers of ash, then there are areas where you may find a hot spring or a geyser. The soil itself ranges from dry and porous areas to marshes and ponds, and then you get to the solid rock. Visiting Yellowstone, there are many different things you can look at. Besides the scenery, there are geysers and hot springs. The most famous geyser is called Old Faithful. I have been to Old Faithful twice, and both times it amazed me how much water shot out and how high it went with such force. Old Faithful reaches the height of 106 to 185 feet and pumps out between 3,700 and 8,400 gallons of water each time. This geyser, holding true to its name, is quite regular with its eruptions, erupting every 90 minutes or so. Every national park that I've been to has brought new learning experiences. Seeing how each park is different is truly amazing. I highly recommend taking a trip out west to see a few national parks, especially these. So next time you're asked where you'd like to take your next family vacation, suggest a national park. You won't be disappointed.